Except to create a selling packaging that helps your product sell itself. Product packaging is one of the key marketing tools. It helps clients identify the product and the brand in general. An attractive packaging can put your sale in the incredible way. So in this video, I will review how to come up with an effective product packaging in just a simple step. Step number one, and that is identify your product quality. You cannot create a good packaging without knowing about your product. So make a list of the main characteristics of your product. The weight, number of items, storage temperature, shipping condition, and other important information. Then use the quality as a reference point when you're working on the packaging. Then based on the information, you can outline the tasks that your packaging must solve. This might be resistant to the temperature change or to protect the product from damage and so forth. And step number two, learn about your client. Take time to analyze your target audience. How old is your client? Where do they work? Where do they usually buy your product? How much they are ready to pay for it? These and all the questions are very important to understand your audience. And among other things, product packaging must grab the client attention. Uh, Provide information about your product and convince the client that they have made the right choice buying your product. It's a loss of responsibility. Step number three, that is identify your sales channel. Again, make a list of our sale point you're using: supermarket, street kiosk, online store, website, and so on. With regard to each of these sales channels, think about how your product will be stored, how your product will look on its own or next to its competitor. For example, you may find out that your product is too large to fit on the eye-level supermarket shelf. By this way, you can detect the weak point and improve them before you invest a lot of money on your packaging. And another tip, if you are going to sell your product both online and offline, you need to adjust your packaging to fit different environment. In a brick and mortar store, a client can grab your product and scrutinize its own form is from outside. About the online shopper, they don't have this opportunity. This means you need to create a beautiful and stylish packaging that will look good on the photo. This might be important to resist. Step number four, select the right packaging. A bottle, a tissue bag, or something else. Your packaging depends on what product you are manufacturing, how you are going to sell it, and who is your target audience. You should shortlist several options and compare them by different criteria. Must admit that this is a very challenging task. So, your select packaging may turn out too costly to review or too freighted to ship. If you are not sure which material to choose, feel free to consult my professional designer team as information here. Step number five, add the necessary information. The information displayed on the packaging usually include the name, the image of the product, also the company's slogan, corporate logo. Plus, each country has its requirement to what information must be present on the packaging. It may be the barcode, the quality certification, the best before date, and the likes. Step number six, don't confuse your client. Packaging must make it easier for the client to guess what is inside. For example, a bottle of fruit juice for kids should not look like an energy drink, otherwise it will fail to grow the parent attention. So be careful as to what image you are using for the packaging. This must be at the highest quality to catch your target audience attention. Seven, think about the color. Think carefully about the emotion connection between your brand and the client that you're willing to create. The color is the visual representation of your brand. It's also an integral part of the product packaging. So its color has a story to tell. It can trigger thought, feeling, and emotion about your product and directly impact to the purchasing decision. So that's because 89% of the consumer buying product based on the color. So that's why I advise you to spend time thinking about the color on your packaging. And the last step number 8 is plan your purchase. The production cost of your packaging are something you need to think as an early stage. This cost fell into the two main categories. First is non-recurrent cost that you have to do with the work done by the designer. And the second is the cost per unit, refer to how much it will cost to pack each unit of your product. It includes the cost of material, the packer salary, and so forth. Finally, now after the thorough preparation work, you can provide your select designer with a detailed specification. Again, if you need any question about your packaging, I'm here to help. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like and hit the subscribe button below.